trying to be respectful, but you keep on crossing the line. Talking all that shit. Pick me out to be the bad guy. That's fine, that's okay.
Hey world, my name is Honey, Drop It Droplet, and this is my co-host,
Boozy. What's up, y'all?
and welcome to our first episode of our podcast, Disrespectfully Speaking. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, get it popping. Our first segment is
Clock it.
And our topic today is, go ahead. Go ahead. What's the topic today, Mom?
Okay, so clock this T. A man who has nothing will make you lose everything.
Period.
Or let's say someone, because I know we got some LGBTQ fans.
Period.
That motherfucker don't got nothing to his name. You will have nothing to your name.
Because he ain't.
Okay, that is how that works. Alright.
Clock it.
Now let's talk some shit about it.
Period.
Let's
Let's
talk
talk
some
shit. Let's talk shit.
I was raised that you have to be very mindful of the company you keep. The company you keep can make or break you. And I'm not saying like you should only hang out with a certain type of people that die. You want to be well rounded, but you also want to be more mindful of what you are allowing to influence you and be spoken into your life.
Period. See, I'm the type of person, I love my people. I really do. But if you're not going to give me the same devotion, love, and understanding, there's nothing to be said. Exactly. There's nothing to be reciprocated there, because what's the point? What's the point of the relationship if you're not giving what I'm giving?
Well, I tell you, hearing about people who be in relationships and it's like, oh, well, he don't help with the kids, he don't pay no bills, but I got a man.
Like, what you?
Are you sure?
You sure about that? Because I think you got a bitch.
I think you have another child.
Period. Can you write him off your tax?
I've been in a relationship like that where I'm like, damn, this nigga might as well be my fucking dependent.
Period. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you ain't got a job? What do you mean you can't pay these bills? Sir, it's either 50-50 or 100. Or it's nothing. Like, no. There's three options.
And I'm not going to just make it the men either, because the women be the issue because we accept less because we're afraid of being alone, and we got to be done with that shit. Okay?
Clock it.
This whole, he could cheat as long as he come back, and he don't have to help with the kids because... and he can't work right now. So you sitting here being a full-time mother and a full-time worker while this nigga is using your car to fuck bitches in your house. But you got a husband.
You know what? I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but period. I can't do it. But women be doing the same trifling shit. Like, with all due respect. Like, we can't just be shitting on men. Now, is it foul that men do that shit more? Yeah.
I wouldn't even say more. I would say women do it differently, because I ain't gonna hold you. The whole misery of company. If you a nigga, you got everything going for yourself. I done heard this. I got brothers to be like, yeah, this bitch wanted me to pay for her hair and her nails, and she want a new car and a new place, and you letting this bitch. I had a friend named Wax. Wax's girlfriend didn't want no job. Wax's girlfriend wanted a 5-bedroom house and a car, and he paid for it, and was struggling and in debt. Trying to keep up with her bills, living in his mama's house to pay her rent.
Her rent?
Thank you. Clock it.
Girl, get a job.
Clock it. Okay? So let's not just act like men do it too. Women do it as well. That's why it's just, you got to be mindful of the company you have around. That whole thing that misery loves company is 100% true. If someone is not happy with their lives, they're going to make sure you are miserable in yours because they envy the happiness you have found.
Period.
Fuck it.
Pookie ate that.
Pookie ate that.
Because with all due respect, I'd be damned. I'd be damned. The greatest relationship I will ever want, because I ain't been in one ever, but like the greatest relationship I would ever want would be 50-50. Because I don't expect my man to do it all. That's how most men end up exhausted with the woman they with. Because they're just like, bitch, what are you doing? You're not doing shit. I do it all. So men who be like, no, I'm down with that 100%. I'm down to doing it all until they get into it.
And it's a lot.
Exactly. And then that's their excuse for cheating. I do it all. No, sir.
Because I'm not going to hold you. I don't think a lot of y'all niggas understand when y'all say y'all going to do 100%, that's not just the bills and the food. That's the car note and the hair maintenance and the nails and the shoes and the clothes and when she want to go out and do something because she gonna get bored as fuck sitting at home all
Period.
day. All of that is finances. So when y'all be like, I want to pay for everything, you sit at home. Paying for everything means you have to be able to match what I already do for myself and still keep up with you.
Yes, hallelujah,
Okay.
praise God. Yes, clock it.
Because what I'm not about to do is quit my job and you can't go get my nails done.
Period. So if you offering 100%, be able to do the 100%, and don't complain about it because you offered it. Okay, don't do that.
You let that woman be a stay-at-home mom. You don't get to go cheat on her and go tell the next bitch, oh, she lazy and she don't do shit and she don't help. You told her to be a stay-at-home mom. Them kids is fed, ain't they? They bathed, ain't they?
That house
She
clean.
doing the shit the fuck she supposed to do.
Period.
You supposed to go be a 1950s man.
That
Make the
guac
money.
is good, ain't it? Alright then. Stop playing.
Right.
So yeah, no. If you gonna sit there and give us that 100% speech, make sure you can do the 100% speech. If not, my man and me 50-50. One day I cook and next you do. I don't care.
And then even outside of relationships, you want to watch your company with friends. I've had friendships. We've been friends 13 years, and she's never been like this.
But I'm a bad bitch.
I have had friendships where the envy shows. Like, it's little things like little jokes to put you down or little problems. Instead of being able to communicate about them, it's like a no, fuck it, da-da-da, I'm out of here. And those little senses of jealousy, those are people plotting against you. Those are people who do not want you to do well in life.
That part.
If you got friends who can't be honest with you, you got friends who can't help you, and you got friends who can't let you achieve your goals and then hold you accountable for achieving your goals, they're not your friends.
You know the weird trend that I kind of hate right now?
What?
Is the trend where people were like, well, if my friend do it, then shit, I'm 100% okay. No. Nah. If I'm fucking up, clear me. Don't you dare allow me walking around looking real fucking dumb.
I will say, as a friend, because I'm the type of friend where I don't like shit being done in public. I'm like that in my relationships too. So I'm going to clear you, but I'm going to clear you privately. You know, I'm the type where, say we meeting up at a dinner or something, I'm going to bring you back in the car. Bitch, what the fuck do you have on?
Why would you? We're going to go home. And
Why
I'm
would
going
you
to
do
make
that?
you look like the baddest
Why
bitch,
would
and we're
you
going to be
ever?
fashionably late. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll be fashionably late, but you're going to fix this.
Period.
This is
Because
not
what the
it.
fuck are you doing?
Like, who let you walk out the house like this? They don't love you.
Why would you do that?
But I'm not going to do it in front of company. I'm never going to embarrass you. Ever. Like, you do some shit, even if you do some shit I don't agree with in the moment, I'm not about to embarrass you in front of these other bitches.
Pause. That depends on the friend. That depends on the friend. Because some of you bitches need to be cleared in public. With the utmost respect, I say that. I love you. I'm here for you always. But some friends need to be... Because even in private, that bitch don't hear you.
I know. Sometimes you got to.
You have... Don't ever do this on a regular basis. However, sometimes the bitch needs to be cleared in public.
And you know what I'm talking
Not
about?
all the time, though.
Them dumb bitches who don't understand shit until they get embarrassed.
Exactly.
Because they care less about learning a lesson and more about what other people think about them.
Period. I hate that shit. Nah, because, like, don't get me wrong. I'm never going to be the friend to allow you to be that fucking delusional. I can't do it. I don't have the strength for it. I feel like it's so dumb. Like, girl, stand up.
Weak in the knees for what?
Right. Like, he ain't even... So, if I'm ever that...
And mind you, we have these conversations.
Sorry. Continue. I got a text from somebody I wasn't prepared
Block
to text
that
from.
tea, okay?
Let's continue.
Oh.
We're going to ignore that.
We have these conversations. We have the talks of like, all right, girl, why are we doing this again? Shit, I made a decision just this week this bitch don't agree with. Told me to my face. Like, this
seems stupid.
This
But
seems stupid.
if you want to go
do
ahead
it,
and do
I'm
it.
here with you.
But just
this
know,
seems stupid.
this is kind of dumb.
You know?
But
and look, and
don't-
tune in next week on if that's stupid or not.
Period. Definitely. Because updates will be given.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like, when it comes to friendships, I'm never going to allow you to be that fucking delusional. I refuse. Because delusional in public can come off stupid.
Delusion is stupidity.
I don't think...
Coming from
Yeah.
someone who is diagnosed delusional, I'm not going to hold you. It is a counterpart of my bipolar. overthink in dreamland and I live in the voices in my fucking head. It is stupidity. Them delusions don't be smart.
Ever.
Nothing the voices in my head have ever told me to do have been good decisions.
Voices in my head is crazy.
Not one.
Period. But no, like, that's, I would never allow you to sit there and just look dumb. I can't do that. I can't do that to you. I would never do that to you. So, people who sit there and be like, nah, or like, oh, question. How you feel about people, because I think we don't agree on this, and that's fine. But lying to significant others about where your friend is or shit like that. Like, you know they cheating.
So here we go. I'm a cheater. She gonna tell the truth.
Okay, but pause.
I
didn't mean like
that.
that.
That's my opinion. My opinion is I'm a cheater. She don't believe in cheating. So the last person I'm gonna tell my nigga to text and ask is her. You gotta know who your friends is. But
and people don't be
she's gonna out me every time.
Okay, pause. I'm not gonna out you,
but
I'm
gonna be like with me.
I'm gonna be like, with all due respect, she's not with me, and I'm gonna be real with you.
She's not with me.
You knew what she was when you met her.
She gonna look the nigga in his face and been like, "You should love yourself more than this."
Period. Because
why in my house?
Period.
These niggas in my living room having a conversation.
Look, because don't get me wrong, I know when my bitch is in love, and I know when my bitch is playing. And sometimes a dude be so sweet, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
I
she's
play.
She's like, it's a game, and I'm like, all right, you're doing a lot.
Sometimes.
So it is sometimes. It is sometimes.
I never said I was shit.
I'm not gonna comment on that, but I did say sometimes. How the fuck ever? I will never allow her to drag a good man. So I'm like, Pookie, you gotta go. And she gonna be in the other room. She like, what did you say? I'm just like, I told that man to leave. You know you don't like him.
Sometimes they don't listen. Most times they don't listen.
Most times they don't listen. They be thinking I'm just being an asshole. I try. But no, she tries sometimes. She'll even tell you that she ain't shit.
I look the nigga in his face and be like, I'm using you. He said, I don't feel used.
And we were just like, you fucking idiot. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
That means I'm doing my job right.
No.
You don't feel used.
I was like, what do you mean?
I did this correctly. That's what that means. But no, to the question that you asked, I feel like when it comes to especially the company you keep and if you are a cheater, I don't feel like that whole y'all heard like, oh, hoes flock together, da-da-da. Just because they're in a friend group do not mean they behave that way.
Period.
You can be friends with somebody and y'all not see eye to eye on everything. Period. You don't have to always agree to be friends. I actually think that if y'all agree on everything, y'all aren't friends. You're fucking Siamese twins at that point. You don't got a mind of your own.
Period.
So when it comes to the cheating thing, I am a little more open. But that means there's certain things that I'm not going to involve her in. She'll never get a text like, is she with you, if I'm not with her.
Period.
If I'm cheating, she might know of it, but she not gonna know details. She's not gonna know to the point where this nigga can hit her phone and she be like, oh, she at this nigga's house, da-da-da. Like, it's never gonna... Because I'm not gonna put her in that situation. That's not the type of person she is.
Period.
And that's okay. I know that she don't do the cheating and the bullshit. So if I was to ever come upon, like, her significant other or something, I'm gonna go back and snitch. Because she don't do that. She don't fuck with that. So why is you out here with another bitch?
Period. I would stab you.
She does not do open relationships. I'm
probably
confused
have to edit
on
that
who this
one
woman
out,
is.
but you know, I'd be
confused
damned.
on who this woman is.
I'd be damned. But yeah, no, like I get it. Like some friends are just like that, and I just can't see myself with a friend who would just do like I get it. Like if you don't want to be with your man, don't be with your man. But, like, what if your dude is a good dude and you just out here slanging it? And I'm just like, damn, sis.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like, to a point, it's about the transparency. Because, like I said, I'll tell a nigga I'm not shit. I have no qualms against you being not shit to a nigga who know you not shit. But that go both ways. My female friends can't stand me either. I'd be like, well, you knew that nigga won't shit when you met him. Now you expected him to be something?
Right. Like,
But
girls be
come on
whining
now.
about that. Girls be whining about that.
I can't believe he cheated on me for the 12th time this year. Bitch, you was surprised?
Sorry, guys. We had to do a little pause real quick. But, you know, it's those type of, like, girls and stuff who just... I don't get it. We just never understand it. Because y'all be real surprised when the man is who he is. Like, that man said he was a cheating ass man.
Even if he didn't say it, he showed
you. He showed, like What my
Love you
what my
because you're
Angela-
watching this. Love you. But I know a man who might not have told you he was a cheating ass nigga, but had a girlfriend, a baby mama, and a wife simultaneously while getting divorced for cheating.
Oh, so
He
doing
might not have
that.
told you he was a cheating ass nigga.
Baby,
But
he
baby,
indeed, he showed you.
love,
Definitely.
because I know you're viewing.
All right, we could talk about this topic all day, but let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Okay.
This next segment is the Rage Room. And what the Rage Room is we both pick a topic and we ran on it for 10 minutes. I believe she is going first, so go ahead and kick it off for us, Pookie.
Okay. My Rage Room topic is internet gangsters.
Period.
And yes, bitch, I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I have had these 2 consecutive people in my life who go on fake accounts and make bullshit ass posts and dumb comments and things, which I find crazy because both of these people press charges on me. And I just don't understand.
Okay.
I just don't
I realize who the second
understand
person is. Okay.
how we could say so much on social media. I mean, like, if you went on their pages, the whole Facebook page and shit is dedicated to me. They on my page under fake names doing dumb shit, right? But then when I come to you, you quiet about it. And I just don't truly understand how that's acceptable. Like, I feel like once you press charges, you wave the white flag.
True.
It's done. Like, what the fuck? Ain't shit else to talk about. That's what that is. So you telling me that I allegedly whooped your mama's ass in front of you as you stood there, and now you on Facebook trying to call me out? I'm confused. I don't get it. I allegedly beat your ass and stole your car, but now you on Facebook calling me names? Now you on Facebook mad at you on my story? I don't get it. I don't understand. Doesn't make sense. And I'm not gonna hold you, it's crazy. Because for the first initial internet gangster, it was actually a misunderstanding. And for her to be as old as she is, you would think she would have the emotional maturity to hold a conversation with somebody. But instead of actually being able to get to that space of talking, she's just bitter and angry. And it shows in everything that she does. And she's following in the footsteps of a woman who is also bitter and angry. You ain't noticed y'all lives look alike? Damn, like, come on now. And I've never had an issue with somebody my age where we couldn't have a conversation about it. It is always you old bitches who don't know how.
Old bitches is crazy.
It's always you old bitches who don't know how to have a conversation and take accountability and listen to somebody else and move the fuck forward. You want to be stuck in your ways and arguing about the same shit.
You're not wrong.
Thank you. Because y'all are geriatric and you need a reason to be hip.
I wasn't going to say that.
I was.
That's crazy.
I was. Clock it. And was.
Because I have a few older people in my life who won't move.
I
and
have.
Like,
thank you.
we fight like cats and
What are we
dogs,
doing
bro.
here? Like, I have older friends, don't get me wrong. I think it's less about age when I say old bitches and more about the emotional maturity to be able to bend. You are not always right. I don't give a fuck how long you been here. I have certain people in my life I wouldn't say it to because I respect them, like my grandparents and things. But there are certain things that make me be like, shouts to you, grandma, and anyone who knows me knows who I'm talking about. But she still call white people.
I know you're talking about.
I be like,
Oh my god, I might gotta beat that one. That one might not be able to stay.
But for real, I just have issues with anybody who talks real big on the internet and can't keep it in person. If you have ever said something to me online and then you see me and you walk away, run away, call the police, it's a problem. Or if you see me and stand in my face. All if you see me and call your mother.
Calling and bringing your mama into it is crazy.
I don't know why you set her up.
You're an adult. Like, it's not that deep.
Real old too. Like, baby, you was grown. You need your mama to
Like,
come,
I have
to come fight a
coworkers.
battle you started.
Period.
Because if we really want to talk about it, you was cool and collected, and it wasn't an issue until I pressed your brother.
I'm going to make this clear. I have no beef. I'm not a part of this.
I pressed your brother.
I'm talking about two coworkers I know who run to their mama about every fucking thing. Love them. No, I don't. I don't like my dad, so never mind.
And don't get me wrong, it's not an issue to find solace in your family. It's not an issue to find comfort in them. It is an issue if you are 25 plus and you can't handle situations without them.
Period.
If it's a fucked up way to look at it, but if your parents were to die tomorrow, if your life would cripple, and I don't mean emotionally, because everyone would be emotionally upset. I mean, like, you don't have a place to stay no more. You don't have no way to eat no more. If your life would decimate, you are not an adult. Point blank. If you could lose anyone in your life and not still be sustainable, you are not an adult.
I'm gonna be real with you. I might fall into that category because, like, that's my mama, bro. Like, I can't do it. And it wouldn't be because I wouldn't be able, like, I wouldn't be capable of doing that shit on my own. It's just, that's my mom. Like, that's my bestie right there, for real.
But that's why I said not emotionally, because emotionally anyone would be broken. I mean, like, physically. Like, truly, you would have no way to stand back up. Now, not emotionally, because I know
I wouldn't be able to get up.
she would be down for a minute.
Bitch, y'all wouldn't hear from
See,
me. You be worried.
Okay. I would be down, but my family does the ancestry bullshit, and my mom would come to me in a dream and be like, if you don't get the fuck up and take care of my grandbabies, because she don't play that shit.
Period.
She would allow me to be sad for exactly 2 business days before she come to me in a dream and be like, Yaya's babies. Pick it up. Like, what do you think this was?
My mom would be like, Nevaeh, I don't know what you got going on, but you can't leave your brother. So
Get
it right.
Get it right.
She wouldn't even give me a business day. She would literally, the day she died, she would come to me like, get right. Like,
I'd get 2 business days. 2. Exactly. Before she come to me and be like, all right, what we still crying for? Got things to do.
Period.
Yeah, no.
I'd be like, damn, girl, give me a minute. Shit. I'm going through it right now.
But yeah, no. I have an issue with internet gangsters because they talk a lot online and they don't ever actually do anything in person. And I have an issue with anybody who is still talking after you call the police.
Period.
There's nothing gangster about that, my love.
That part.
Like, the violations already don't be gangster, but then to go call the cops because you lost is really not gangster. Like, I just I don't understand. But, you know, as I get older with age, I still won't understand. Maybe that's my stuck in my ways. That's my thing. I will never get talking da-da-da-da-da and run into somebody else. Anyone else. Whether it be the law or your mama or your grandmama. If you are the one who talked yourself into that problem, and you have to call somebody else to come handle it, not only is that unfair to them, but it shows a lot about you and your character.
Period.
That's my rage room.
Alrighty. And that was her rage room. Now on to mine. My rage room is people who bring kids into beef, except for rap. Now, I will die on this hill. I think anyone who brings children into beef are punks, bitches, weak. Because your target is me. Why is someone's child being brought into it? That ain't got nothing to do with. That baby just got on this earth. And you already stressing it out? They don't even know what stress is, and yet you're the one introducing it to it. Like, no, man, I don't like that. Like, that is the quickest way to get me put hands on you. And I don't fight. Don't mean I can't, bitch. I just don't. I think fighting is stupid. That's where we defer. But I think fighting is stupid, and I feel like everything can be talked out. If you feel the need to put your hands on me, prepare to get your ass beat. However, I would prefer to talk it out. I just don't like it. I think I'm too country for this shit. I don't like it. I don't like fighting. However, don't let the nice face fool you. I will drag you up and down this boulevard, baby. So, bringing children into beef, Your issue is with me. If we can communicate and talk it out, then I will do so. I apologize if I've made you upset. You apologize to me, and we keep it pushing. Move on with our lives. Mm-hmm. If my child, I don't have any children, but if my child is brought up in this conversation, there is no conversation that needs to be held. I'm whooping your ass. There is no forgiveness over here. There is no forgiveness. I am a bitter bitch. Okay. As soon as my kid is brought into it, bitter, baby. You will never meet another bitch as bitter as I am. I'm on that Kendrick double type hate, bitch. The fuck you mean?
Look, and it sucks because I do have kids.
Period.
So I get into shit. This is the first thing. You guys always want to say something about my kids. Now I do want to say I have gotten to a point of like moving past. Like there's one girl where she had made exactly one comment about my kids, and then immediately afterwards we talked it out and had a conversation. Because she was like, I went too far. And it's like, yeah, okay. I can say I went too far, too.
With all due respect, I could give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck your mama. Fuck your auntie. And right? Fuck whoever else. Like, fuck you.
But
period.
I have had instances of, like, my kids being brought into things. And it's just always because that's the only thing you have to say about me. There's nothing else. Like, every person who's ever brought up my kids could not say anything else.
Dan can't. They really can't. She got everything. Like, y'all.
I got my own everything. Baby, like, the only thing they could bring up was me having kids.
And my thing is, why are my god babies being brought up? Because your issue is with her. Your issue is either with her, your issue is either with me, or your issue is either with their father. Why are the children...
And I hate a bitch who bring my kids up because they mad at their daddy.
Like, why is the babies, even if they're not her kids, the other kids as well, why are they being brought up? Like, because the issue is with the adults.
Thank you. And that shit used to happen all the time. Like,
I don't comprehend that.
Why the fuck are we putting babies against each other? Why are we, this kid that, and this kid da-da-da-da-da, or making fake pages with fake posts and pictures?
I'm defending all the babies. The boys and the girls. All the children. Adults. Parents.
Keep it with us.
Keep it with y'all. Because if I hear one more child name, whether it's hers, yours, or the others, I'm whooping your ass or hers. That shit is stupid. Don't leave the babies out of it. What? Be messy with each other. Y'all the ones who started it. They shouldn't have to finish it.
And we could be messy with each other.
That's like well, I ain't mean that, but like yeah. if the beef does have to get far, make sure it get far with you. There is no reason why these brothers or sisters, cousins, or family members. Children should be beefing because the parents are. That's so dumb. Because
I had a bitch look me in the face and be like, oh, well, how would you feel if I popped you? I said, pop me. She said, how would you feel if I popped your daughter? She got dragged.
Death upon you immediately. See you in the afterlife.
So just be mindful of the things that we do.
Because some girls are punk enough to let that shit slide. We know not.
Never.
Period.
Is.
Never that.
I got my two.
Leave them out of it.
Aww.
And not even just them. All of them. Leave all of the kids out of the beef. It's so unnecessary. Even like
the little ass jokes. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I got a kid that I fuck with, and I don't like the fact that the family's always fucking around and being like, oh, are you sure that belongs to him and this and that. Kids understand shit like that. Kids grow up and realize that. And now you're making him feel singled out from all of his siblings just because he looked different. That's just not cool. Like, I don't think you adults can be understanding. You have to be mindful of what you say. You are sculpting not just another child's way of life, but their brain and their way of thoughts and self-love. Like, be mindful of what the fuck you say.
Like, I get it. Y'all might have opinions on certain things. Keep those opinions to yourself.
Or even it might
that
be
child
a joke.
Should not be joke or
like. That's what I'm saying. You gotta think about it. A 4-year-old's not gonna understand that.
Period. Like, that shit is not fair. No, leave that baby the fuck alone.
Thank you.
Like, what the hell?
Or when y'all be sitting there having adult conversations in front of your kids, and your kid go back and be like, "Oh well, mommy said that you don't come spend time with us anymore because you love your other family." Why the fuck is this 4-year-old saying shit like this? Like,
right. Like, stop. Well, I don't get it. Like, why
you got them stressing about adult issues?
Like, leave the kids out of y'all shit. I don't care what adult you are, whether you're an adult to the child or an adult in the child's life.
Let them kids
be kids alone. You got problems with the other adult. If you have problems with the child, if you have beef with a child, go seek psychiatric. If you have beef with a child and you're an adult, go seek psychiatric help.
Okay.
Period.
That's sad.
Because that's ridiculous.
Thank you.
That child, fresh out the womb, just got here. Don't even know what a tree look like yet, and you out here beefing.
And look, and coming from a baby mama who did not like the man she had kids with for a very long time, you still need to be mindful of how you speak about that other person in front of them kids.
Period.
Because I have to be wary, and it's a learning curve. But when you are trash talking and down talking this person, they pick up on that, and it affects how they view that person. When y'all be saying little things, kids be listening. Y'all don't even think they be listening. So be mindful.
Okay. And now on to our next segment. Take it away, baby.
Oh shit! Welcome to Confessionals. I usually do live streams, and in live streams, I get told all the time that, like, with my life stories, I should write a book. I don't have the attention span to write a book, so this is the alternative. Okay. Today is a bitch's last day of probation, so of course we have to tell the story on how I got on probation. The face is crazy because she was there. Anyways,
Doesn't make it any less crazy.
2 years ago, I got into an argument with somebody over my sister. Now I'm gonna call her Denise because part of my plea deal was not naming her because I didn't want her to catch any charges. And that nigga a bitch, and he might try to use this against her. So Denise has a tendency to be disrespectful. She do. And when you're watching this, I love you. But you are.
You are.
You are.
It's out of love. It's out of love.
It's out of love. And you know what? Ain't none of you niggas gonna check her about it.
It ain't.
Cause that's my baby sister. Fuck you talking about.
Period.
None of y'all's go.
Period.
Ever.
Period.
Okay. But yeah, she is disrespectful. And it got me in a little trouble that day. We was arguing. I don't even remember how the argument took the turn it took. But he was on the phone. He's like, he brought up a situation that happened. He's basically like, he was going to push me down the flight of steps.
He did say that with his chest, too. That was the
And
first
I
time I've
told
ever
him-
heard him buck up. I was like, oh.
I told
wow.
him I was
Girls are
going to
clutch.
slap the taste out his mouth when I saw him for that.
Nah, say the full. Oh, never mind. You probably can't.
I can't say all of it. So
What he actually said was a little more diabolical than that because he
It
brought
was.
certain people into it and it was
was.
unnecessary.
I'm saying, and I can't do the full because I'm not trying to expose too much since technically.
But what happened after? Don't get me wrong. It escalated to a point it didn't need to escalate to, but was it deserved? Yes. That comment was. You didn't have to say all that.
I said I was gonna slap it in his mouth for what he said to me, and that's exactly what the fuck I did.
That wasn't the escalation part I was talking about, but continue.
We gonna get there though. All right.
Continue.
I went on all motherfucking day finding him.
It took forever.
It took forever.
He was running.
He was running from place to place, and I caught him lacking outside of rallies. And I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I slapped the taste out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And then the security guard was supposed to be breaking us up, but he threatened to shoot me, and it wasn't worth that. So I got back in the car. When I got back in the car, the windows was down, and old boy was upset that I slapped the taste out of his mouth, and he spit in the wrong window. He spit in her face.
Mind you, I was on crutches.
She had a broken foot. Like,
I had broken
how
my-
do you? First of all, to be a grown man spitting in a woman's face is crazy. But the disabled one, like
Yeah,
it was 4 of us in the car. You picked her.
So like it took everything in me. It took 20 minutes for me to calm down. It took like an hour to calm down
I didn't calm
because
down.
yeah, she didn't. The only reason I couldn't do anything is because I had a broken foot. I knew for a fact there was a fight I'm going to lose, and I'd be damned. And the job I have, I cannot have a criminal record whatsoever or I'm out.
Yeah,
So
that
I
was
quite
just-
literally had to crash out in the backseat of the car,
She was upset.
punching the hell out of that poor seat. R.I.P. to that seat. But I couldn't do
I was
nothing.
able to crash out differently. So
Period.
me and Denise, we met him out his friend's neighborhood. Now, mind you, he didn't have to go back there. He could have left. But he decided to come because he had his homeboys around him. He wanted to be Billy Badass, da-da-da-da-da. And I was basically like, I want to fight about it. I was upset. I was angry. We get there, and Tio look at her and say, so you gonna swing or what? Now, mind you, I don't think he fully understood the situation. because he was like, he didn't realize what he was surrounded by.
He asked me, why do we have an issue? I was like, you just spit on me.
Thank you. You just spit in my face.
I was like, and the only reason you're still alive is due to the fact that if I did try to fight you right now, I would lose.
I broke the fight.
And I was like, and I'm not a pressure charges type bitch, but I promise you, if I lost that fight, I'm pressing charges. I'm not a punk. We're in the hood. I can't do that. I can't do that.
We got in a circle, and I let the demons take over. Amen. I'm working on it. We're working on it. He said, you got a problem with it. She said, I'm not fighting you. I said I was.
Yeah. I said, I ain't gotta fight you. I was like, you wanna know why? You wanna know why I'm so okay with not putting my hands on you? Is
because me and Denise was about to tear that ass up.
Someone else
and
will.
that was exactly what the fuck we did. Shout out to that. Now, mind you, when I swung on this nigga, I'm not gonna hold you. He'll never believe me if I said it. I didn't know Denise was gonna swing too. I love her little firecracker ass.
We all was shocked.
We all was shocked.
When she came up and said,
Man,
"Bah!" I was like, oh.
He said, do you want to fight? She said, no. I said, I do. I need that. I went up. He went to try to pick me up. Doot, doot, doot. My sister. Pop, pop. Ooh, shit. Okay. We jumped him. Now, were we wrong? No. Now, after that's when it escalated. So, he get to running and things. He got an issue. Somehow, he may have gotten pistol whipped.
At some point. By somebody.
I don't have, the memory's a little blurry.
The recollection is kind
yeah.
of hazy.
Now, after he got whipped, he ran. And he was like running, but still talking. And remember how I told y'all in the internet's gay part, I just really hate a nigga who talk. Cause come finish fighting then, right? So then, allegedly, this is the part I didn't get charged for. Allegedly, all that talking got him shot. And then I left in his car. And I kept it for a week. And he called my mom crying like a little bitch to get it back.
Ruined our fucking Halloween. I was pissed.
And then we went and got a rental because we actually some getting money as bitches.
Period.
It's not like you stopped much. Okay?
It was inconvenient.
It was inconvenience at most. At most.
But we got it done. And we still had a ball.
Thank
and
you.
She got dick down the same night, period. Oh.
Gotcha.
Do better than you!
That is hilarious.
Anyway.
But no, so we got inconvenienced, but we got a rental, we enjoyed it. Now, mind you, gave this nigga his car back. Was it in perfect condition? Maybe not. But gave this nigga his car back. And he still went and pressed charges. I got arrested. They came to my mom's house looking for me. That's so fucking embarrassing. Actually, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I've been held. All 23 years at this point.
Period.
But when I get rich, I'm going to buy you an island to make up for it. Cause you like the beach. She likes the beach. I don't know. I mean, go be at peace away from us.
At peace, period.
But yeah, they came to my mom's house looking for me. My mom told me, and I went and I turned myself in on Valentine's Day and bonded out the same damn day.
Period.
Nigga thought you was stopping shit, didn't stop shit. Went to court, got a lawyer, went to court. They told me I was facing 3 felony charges. This nigga went on his witness statement and sang.
And the issue with that is, he sang, mind you, he hangs with like very much hood
niggas. This nigga
he
went on there
named
and
them.
sang. He was talking about the friend who was selling crack out his auntie's house and some more shit. Boy was saying about everybody except himself.
Girl, when I tell you, he showed up to that courtroom, thought he had witnesses.
He thought he had
one
that
of them
shit.
showed
Not
up.
one showed.
Not one.
We was in the middle of the ghetto. Won't nobody come in.
Period.
Right?
And then you named the
when we
most
got up
street
there-
man in the area, and you thought he was about to show up for you. He don't even like you.
Thank you. And then when we got into court, we had a judge who really didn't want to be at work that day.
Yeah, he was very much. He wanted this
He
shit
did it.
over with.
So he kept asking him the same question, which is, what would cause her to do this? I don't know. She's just crazy. what would cause her to do this. He would not admit that he spit in her face. Well, as y'all heard previously, she is not a hood nigga. So you know who came to court? She did. That testified. She was like, yeah, I know he spit in my face. And then
you want to know how I sweetened it? Because the judge was looking at me like, why the fuck are you here? I was like, he spit in my face while I was on crutches. And the judge looked at her and was like, ooh. And I was like, I couldn't fight him. So she did.
And his witness, the first thing out her mouth was, I fuck with her, which is insane to say in open court. But hey, girl, I fuck with you too.
We love you.
Why? Kisses, okay? It was insane to say in open court. I ain't never heard somebody cuss in open court.
Literally said, love her, have no issue with her.
Thank you. The first sentence out her mouth.
Thank you. You just helped our case.
And then said she didn't even see me hit him. But I copped to that. I never expected to not get out of the assault charge because I hit him first on camera. Because like I said, we started at rallies. I never knew I was going to. But he was mad as fuck when I got out the rest of it.
Yeah. Because at that point, they said it wasn't
mutual combat.
Yeah. Because you literally threatened her to come show up. She showed up and then you were pissed. And then he spit in my face.
Yep, at the rallies. And then the second location, because we got there first, it was dictated that he followed us to the second location to continue to fight. Because he didn't live there.
Yeah. His
homeboys lived there, but he didn't.
And his homeboys liked us more than they liked him. So at that point, if they were to come to court, they'd still be vouching for her. Dumbass. And then also, he didn't help his case because he talked like he knew more than the judge did, and it pissed that judge off.
You know what? I'm going to give y'all some advice for somebody who'd have been in court more times than she'd like to admit. Let the judge talk. You don't know more than that motherfucker. Even if that nigga is wrong, you don't know more than them. I done seen so many people get caught up like this nigga don't hold your freedom in your hand. Because even if the jury find you guilty, he decides how much time you get and how you serve it. That's who you want to impress. That's who you want to be on your side. That's who you want to be like, okay, let me show you a little leniency or something. Because at the end of the day, it's their word that goes. Let that nigga talk. Don't be full of yourself. Be respectful. And be honest. Because I'm not going to hold you. Even with him spitting in her face, he would have got further if he would have admitted that he did something wrong.
Because he was acting like his shit didn't stink. And we were just like, Pookie.
And it didn't make sense. Think about it. Like, the story doesn't make sense. You did absolutely nothing but got jumped, shot, and your car stolen. It doesn't register.
You know the worst part about this? If he would have just stayed where he was, there would be no story to tell.
I found out from one of his homeboys that he was out someplace else hiding out, and I didn't even know where that place was at. Like, once they told me where it was, I would have never been able to get there. He could have just stayed there. But he wanted to be hood. He wanted to prove something to his friends. And what he proved was, one, none of them niggas is your friend. Because I'll be damned.
Period.
The way you got done in, it would have never happened in front of my niggas. It would have never happened to me, my boy. It would have never happened to me. And two, that you're not a hood nigga. That was it. And that's okay. You don't have to be a hood nigga. But today is my last day. And today is my first full year of not being in any legal trouble in more time than I would like to admit. But it's been a minute since we got here. And we're here now. So, you know.
So proud.
Rehabilitate.
And that was Confessionals with Boozy. Yay. Alright, now on to my nerdy ass. This is called The Nerd Herd. And this is my segment. Because I am a fucking dork. Nerd Herd is basically just me telling her about one of my new nerd obsessions at the moment. And I was going to do that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's an anime. It's a great anime, and I might force you to watch it at some point, but that is not what I'm going to talk about today. It's going to be Yana of the Dawn, because I can talk about that shit for the rest of my life.
Who's Yana of the Dawn?
Yeah. So Yana of the Dawn is about a princess, right? She's very spoiled. She gets everything she wants. And she's the princess of this land. I can't remember the name of the land, so we're going to ignore that. And then she has a cousin that she was supposed to marry. This is old, back when incest was okay. For royals. She's a cousin who's like older than her, smoking hot, wants to marry her, but he's like the epitome of a sweetheart. Like he's the epitome of greatness. Like yeah. Then she has a bodyguard, no relation, thank God. His name is Hawk. He's fun, strong, delicious, and he takes care of business. He's a cocky son of a bitch, but he's fun. And Hawk and the cousin are like very close. They're like best friends. And Hawk has always had love for Yona. Like he was like, I've always had feelings for the princess, but I would never pursue it because I know the princess and the cousin are supposed to get married. So I'm gonna just be the bodyguard and protect them. Period. So that's how that dynamic worked. So one day the cousin comes home. He sees Yona, says, "Oh my God, you look so beautiful." Yona has this fiery red hair. She's gorgeous. Yes, eating up. And the cousin's like, "Damn, you look good, but let me chill out on this because he's never made a move, even though you can tell, you know, he won't. But
but they're getting married. Okay, yeah, my bad.
Right. Well, nah, the king doesn't want them to get married though, but he would be the next in line. The king doesn't want it. Her dad.
I mean, yeah, but okay.
So she wants the cousin wants her, the king don't want her to want him. And the bodyguard is just like, shit, I'm just here. I love Yona, but I know what she want and it ain't me. Period. Okay?
We love a man who's not delusional.
Period. Right. King. 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 I mean, it's so fucking great. But sadly, everything went to shit. So the cousin staged a coup and killed the king. And Yona saw. She saw the man she loved murder her dad. Stabbed that man straight through the heart. Killed him. Death. Gone. And he literally staged a coup, literally uproared the whole castle, took everything over. So Hawk is like, oh, fuck no. Defeated damn near half the guard by himself, picked up Yona and got the fuck up out that castle. That man ate them the fuck up, period.
I've got so many questions.
I know. I'm almost done. And she's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like, the man I love just murdered my father. I need my kingdom back.
Love a new man. Love a new man.
Period.
That's
the man that just saved you. So she's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And she's like, no, I want revenge. And Hawk is just like, girl, then let's get it. And she goes to like a village and she's trying to find people to help her get revenge. And then she come across this old lady who tells her about the legend of the dragons. And there's like 5 or 6 dragons, blue, green, yellow, white, red. Okay. I think there's 6. Whatever. There's some dragons. Right? And all of them have powers. One has the power to see at any length, anywhere. Like he can see through anything, whatever. His eyes are just like that. One has a strength of a dragon arm. So his arm is literally a dragon arm. He can cut through any steel and pick up anything. He's very strong. Then someone has the legs of flight. So he can literally fly.
Oh.
Period. But his legs are green. And scaly, whatever, but he's hot. Then there's a dragon with immortality.
Did you just say, but he's hot?
Yeah, shut up. Anyway.
So a dragon... never mind. Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
And then there's a dragon with immortality. He can't die. Okay. But mind you, these are... Every generation, these dragons get rebirthed. So the dragon of immortality has watched all his friends and family die every generation.
Oh.
Yeah, his life fucking sucks. We'll get to him in another fucking episode. But he's great. Love him. So yeah, Yona the Dawn.
Trauma usually makes good people.
Right, he's fucking great. He's literally technically their shield. Like you can literally stab that man 1,000 times. He quite literally cannot die. So he's technically the shield, and it sucks because that means he just has to repeatedly go through a lot of pain to protect everyone.
Poor baby.
Right. And then there's the red dragon, who usually has red hair, like Yona, but red hair, and he's the heart dragon. Like he has the heart of a dragon. So they're just, the lady doesn't tell Yona that she thinks that's her. But Yona's like, oh my god, where the fuck do I find these dragons? I need them. So she goes and finds all the dragons, and Hawk is just here. He's just like, I'm just here to protect the princess and help her get her shit back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the story starts. It's a good ass show. If you haven't fucking watched it, watch it because I want a season 2. I'm fucking tired of the manga. I want the show. Shut the fuck up. I want the show. Finish it. Yona the Dawn.
Yona the Dawn. I know what we're watching tonight.
I've watched that series at least 10 times over. Is it a problem? Yeah. Do I care? No.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I have been getting more into anime, but none of these stories are good ones. Like, great storyline. Do not get me wrong. Great storyline. But if them other countries is like the animes I be watching, I'm not trying to move. Cause what the fuck? Y'all is... You want to talk about trauma? I thought we had trauma.
Girl, that is a very ignorant way of thinking.
It's crazy.
But okay. Because if every freaking black movie we ever saw was like American black, we would never be here.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said if that was how it was, I wouldn't want to be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If that was how it was, I wouldn't. Like, imagine Death Note and living in that.
Shit.
Right, imagine going to school
fuck up out
at
here.
Kakaguru?
Yeah.
One of those? Yeah. Imagine going to school about that. I don't even know how to fucking gamble. They gonna kill me day one.
Period.
Fuck, this is my ass, bro. Imagine being one of the characters in the diary. The future diary. And playing that damn game. And doing it over and over and over and over again. Like, I would have offed myself in every one of these realities. Great storylines. Do not get me wrong. Amazing storylines.
You know a show I need to get you to watch? Assassination Classroom.
I'll do that.
You need to watch. It's a good show.
Okay.
She would love that show. It's about kids trying to kill their teacher.
Oh, we love that.
Period. He's a great teacher though, so it kind of sucks that he has to die. But
Aww.
no, well, he did threaten the whole earth, and he said, if y'all don't kill me by the end of this year, I'm gonna kill everyone on this fucking planet. So he was cool peoples. Cool peoples though. But definitely watch that.
All right. Well,
I have a lot of anime recommendations for her, but but this was Nerd Herd, and it is an amazing segment, and it's me introducing her to really nerdy shit. It will be anime, Marvel, DC, etc., because I am a class dork. Next week we'll be on a book. Period. But thank you for coming to my segment.
Ooh.
Now, on to our ending prayer, because every single ending of something needs a good prayer.
I can't with you.
Period.
Alright. Today is also my grandfather's heavenly birthday. And if you knew my grandfather, you know that he prayed all the time about everything. Him and my grandma are some praying people. And in light of that, and in honor of that, I will end every episode praying. Now, I'm new at this skill, so not too much on me. Alright? Close your eyes, bow your heads, and that means y'all too. Heavenly Father, I come before you seeking your protection from bad company and negative influences. Help me to be discerning and to choose friends who will uplift and encourage me on the path of righteousness. Grant me the strength to resist my temptations and influences that could lead me astray. Fill my heart with your wisdom and peace so that I may make sound decisions and maintain a positive spiritual outlook. I trust in your guidance and protection, and I pray that I may always be surrounded by good and supportive companions. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And that is the end of the first episode.
Disrespectfully speaking.
Of Disrespectfully Speaking.
Right. Now, if you guys follow us on our Instagram and our Threads page, you can interact and comment. I'll be doing little polls and things about different things you guys would like to see without throughout. You know, different things you guys would like to talk about, different topics, and just keeping you all updated, of course, with us.
Period. And with that being said, I am Honey. Drop it, and this is my co-host,
Boozy.
and we will see you in the next video or podcast, however you're watching this.
Yeah, right.
Deuces!
Take it easy on me. Take it easy.